Hello, I'm Andrew Lucas, founder of Cornerz, and this is my CEO and co-founder of Cornerz, Stephanie Weidenhart.
Hello.
All in all, Cornerz is an application where it's going to cut down your expense reporting and make it easier for you to just push all of those receipts over to your team, HR team that handles all of your reimbursements. No one wants to spend hours and hours and hours digging through emails looking for receipts and itineraries for just a simple expense report, which could be pretty much cut down to 20 to 30 minutes, if that, with the Cornerz application.
What were the business challenges or need that you wanted to address?
Some of the business challenges that I found was when I myself was on travel for my my employment, I would see that when I had to reconcile my receipts or even get paid back from my reimbursed for my travel, that my receipts were all over the place. No matter how well I kept track of them, no matter what I did with them, I would have to scan this receipt, scan that receipt, take a picture of this receipt, upload that, and it was very, very time consuming. So we came up with a solution that would allow you to have all of your receipts locally on your phone without you having to take a picture of it, without you having to scan it, without you having to contact this consumer or that consumer. We have all of your cards locally on our app where you can see the balances, and every card that is registered on our app, you would have a digital receipt that will go straight to a calendar.
How did you go about finding right partners in this challenge?
Finding the right partners for any business venture is also challenging because you can have one partner that might seem to be a great fit, but for your business needs and goals, it would be a terrible idea to have that person come on board your team and help you with the project. Microexcel is helping us because they value our goals and they actually treat us like a Fortune 500 company when we work with them.
So, Stephanie, what was it that appealed to you most about Microexcel?
What appealed most to us about Microexcel was the fact that besides treating us like a Fortune 500 company, was the fact that they were always there for us no matter what we needed them through any kind of call that we had called them upon. They provided us with all types of technical help, support, and any kind of need that we could need. And it's just always great to know that they are always there for us.
So what was going on in your minds when you were in the process of selecting vendors through this process?
Selecting vendors is never easy, but in today's age of multi-cloud this and multi-cloud that, everyone pretty much provides the same thing. You can have multiple cell phone companies, they all give you text messages and phone calls and video messages, but what differentiates each one of them? Microexcel wasn't trying to shove packages that we didn't need down our basket. A lot of other vendors were giving us solutions that we didn't want and or need, and it wasn't a good business practice for me to take on certain things that were just not needed. If you have a company that you're trying to create and start, and you have limited resources or you have all the resources in the world, you wouldn't purchase 50 buildings and you only needed one. And Microexcel was providing us exactly what I requested.
How has your experience with Microexcel been so far, and how do you think we're working, helping you with business expectations and process?
Business expectations are always expectations. You can have a company that you're building from A to Z, and you're preparing for A to D, but not knowing that you can only produce A to B at the current moment. Any company that you have is not going to be the perfect company when you're starting. You have to focus on certain business models and focus on certain products to actually get the ball rolling. And after the ball gets rolling, companies like Microexcel then steps in to make sure that that ball is catching momentum. And the business relationships that we're building so far is actually catching momentum. There are certain things that we didn't even think about, and they're bringing to the table and helping us make sure that we are making those goals possible.
So Stephanie, how will this engagement help your organization as far as efficiencies go, competitiveness, new business models, innovative offerings, customer servicing, etc.?
Well, this relationship has been providing us with many different types of aspects within getting towards innovation. It's provided us with brand new ideas for what we're trying to do for our business. It's provided us with even just the insight and that aha moment of that's something I need to do to add on to what we're trying to do.
And also, too, that you can never do everything by yourself. As I've learned in my life, whenever I have a project and I think that I can take on all the tasks alone and I can be this army of one or this great navy by myself, that's never the task at hand. You will always fail when you're trying to do something all on your own. And they've brought ideas to the table that I never thought that I would need. For example, using certain virtual modules and certain licenses that I don't have access to would actually be less cost effective for me to do it by myself because I don't have access to it. And they have the accesses and the services, so why not utilize someone who actually knows what they're doing so I can focus better on the task that I have at hand.
So what are some of the future projects that you see working with Microexcel?
Future projects with Microexcel will probably be error handling because of them helping us get our code up to standard and run through all these virtual modules. It would be wise to have the people that actually put us on the training wheels and help us get off those training wheels, help us get down to our target goals. And we're trying to get to a certain goal, and to have someone who actually helped us get to that goal, and they helped us get to a certain way of thinking. So why not have them continue on with us periodically on our journey?
So Andrew and Stephanie, how has your experience been so far working with Microexcel?
It's actually been great. I didn't think I'd be treated like a Fortune 500 company so quickly. Everything that I've needed, everything that I've requested has been given to me in way more than a timely manner. And things that I didn't even know that I needed has been presented to me and provided.
Also, you guys make us feel like we are part of your company family, so that also gives us that kind of comfort of knowing that you are there for us.